Very good morning to you. My name's Ryan Littlestone from forexflow.live. Today I'm going to follow up on the trade I was talking about last week in Aussie dollar versus the US dollar. This one worked out pretty nicely in the end. I was short from 75.87 and I sliced that down roughly every 20-25 pips all the way down to 74.68. As I say, a very good trade, very nice. But my main reasoning behind the trade was that the uptick in virus cases in Australia and the increased lockdowns that were coming were going to be perhaps a negative for the Aussie dollar, and we would see it come down over the days ahead. And although I got that the move, looking at it now, the reason behind the move doesn't seem to be entirely due to that, but more so to do with the end of month, end of quarter, end of the first half of the year moves that we can see around this time, because it was sold off all the way down, and the dollar generally was being bought all the way through. So although we got the move, the reasoning wasn't exactly potentially right, and that's something that's important for us traders to note, that you can have a plan, have a strategy, have an idea, but you need to know whether the price has moved because of that or because of something else. Because identifying that can also mean that you're not in a wrong trade and that you haven't picked a reason that hasn't worked out, it's wrong, and you end up losing money. So as I say, I got the nice move, followed all the way down. The tech levels on the way down were pretty decent. You know, we saw support into the 74, sort of 75.80 zone, and then my last level on the marker there, on the chart there, down at 74.45.50. That's where we found the bottom, and we've bounced since. Now, as I say, the reason why I'm thinking now this is more to do with the end of month flows and into the new month flows is that we've bounced pretty strongly, over 50% retracement now of that move down. So, if the virus situation was weighing on the Aussie dollar, I wouldn't expect it to bounce this high. So looking at the 1 hour chart, as we can see that bounce has come off the lows all the way up, back up. We're around about the 75.30 area at the moment. Got an old level that we broke on the way down around 75.38, 40-ish. That's the near-term level to look at in the meantime. Get above there and it's pretty much 75, 70, 80, the next level above that. Now, of course, the big event this week for the Aussie dollar is the RBA. We've got them tonight, late tomorrow morning. And there's a little bit of two-way risk here, I feel, for the Aussie dollar for now. I don't expect the RBA to really change anything in their policy. What I think the bigger risk here today is that perhaps they go against some of the bank calls which have been calling for earlier rate hikes into 2023, Westpac being one of them. So there's been a few banks, as I say, that are potentially coming away from this 2024 hike date that the RBA are insistent on and going into 2023. So there's scope here for the RBA to perhaps, reassert themselves and say, not too fast, people, we're sticking to our plan. And indeed, the increased restrictions, lockdowns coming in on these virus cases gives them that excuse to do so. If they do acknowledge, though, that the economy is doing better and perhaps that the lockdowns aren't going to be as severe to the economy, and potentially they're looking at changing their monetary policy, at least the QE side, then that's going to see the Aussie dollar bounce. So two-way risks here. If we take a look at the wider chart, take a look at the daily chart, we can still see that we're in a move here. We've come down from the highs, the 78, 79s up towards 80. We're under 77, which is potentially puts us into a new box. I've been looking at the 74 level anyway for a potential long as a technical trade, just to fade the last few moves, the drop we've seen from the highs, and see if we get a move back up. I do favour the Aussie dollar. I do think that the RBA are going to be hiking sooner than they're telling us. So that's the sort of area I'm looking at. But as I say, in the main for the RBA, there's two-way risk here. We could see another move lower down towards the low 75s, or we could push up towards the 76s. So as always, I wish you luck with your trading this week, and we'll see what happens. Good luck.